Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today coming to you with a first for my channel. This is a Woodside Find. Not a roadside find, a Woodside Find. The reason I'm calling it that is because we're out in the woods today and we found something of interest. And I'm not alone, that's why I'm saying we. Got Mr. RJ78 Productions joining me today. We're out here doing an adventure and we were following the Norfolk Southern line and we found a clearing up here which is directly in front of me. Came up here and found something that I think was worthy of a video. Now, it's not gonna be the most exciting video, not a whole lot to show, but it's a first for me to show an abandoned shooting range. So come along with me and we'll check it out. So from first glance, it doesn't look like a whole lot. It looks like an empty field. But when you pay more attention to things, you'll see the shooting benches here, and directly across is where the targets used to go. So we're going to focus on those two areas. Maybe there'll be something else here, maybe there won't, but this is starting to get growing in. But for whatever reason, it is abandoned, no longer used. But looks like it was a pretty cool location though. You're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Closest thing to you is the railroad tracks, and you're shooting into an embankment. So it's not a bad spot. Going to walk through the candy cane forest, as I like to call it, the bamboo forest. So here's the remnants of the, well, you can tell it's been abandoned for a long time. There's the shooting benches here. This tree is growing right in front of it here. So you would sit on this, there'd be a tabletop here, and you would be shooting downrange. So ideally, you know, we would pretend to sit right here, have our elbow on the table, and shoot right in that embankment. And here's the tabletop here. Plywood, looks like a partition, probably so that the discharge of the shells wouldn't hit your next shooter next to you. Here's a longer bench here, or a tabletop, and this pipe here, I gotta watch, this is prime snake territory. Oh, this is actually a gate. So there's the where it would hinge onto, there's the part that would lock. And there is the post that it would lock to. So this was accessible by vehicle at one point. I just don't know from which direction. It's really hard to tell anything at this point with how overgrown it is. Maybe wintertime might reveal more. But yeah, it's interesting. That's the best way to put it. So tell me guys, if this was an open shooting range, do you think you'd come here and use it? I actually think I would. It's a pretty nice location. You got, you know, ample shade. You're in the middle of nowhere. And it's, I would guesstimate about 50 yards to the targets. I think it's probably more so a rifle range than a pistol range, but nonetheless, I would definitely use it. I think it could be reutilized. Get some equipment here, clear it out, make it accessible. But let's head back there and check out the targets. And I'm gonna be ever so careful. I do not want to step on a snake. Okay, so you can see vehicles have been back here. So there's a road that goes somewhere that direction and continues that direction. Whether it's for ATVs or vehicles, I'm not sure of that, but definitely a path coming through it. Now, as far as I know, I mean, obviously somebody owns the property, but from what the way we've accessed it, there's no signs anywhere. So I'm not sure if it's county owned, state owned, privately owned. But we are coming here respectfully. We're not dumping anything. We're not going to graffiti anything. Oh, it actually looks like maybe a light post back there. May have to check that out. But like I said, we are coming here with good intentions just to document it. So here is the target range here. Looks like it's made out of fence posts. And they're pretty shot up. So I'm guessing they probably had something here to hang targets from, whether they're paper or maybe they had metal targets. Sometimes people shoot at those, but they're usually hanging like pendulums to absorb the deflection. Yeah, if I was to guesstimate from end to end, maybe about 30, 40 feet long, wide. Not huge, but they're firing into this, so this is a perfect stopper for the rounds. So we're walking away from the shooting area, following what looks to be a road. And up here I thought was a light tower. It's actually electrical poles. There's wires running to them with insulators on top of them. Yeah, they are without a doubt telephone poles, and they go up the mountain there. They look old though. Yeah, so those insulators are like almost like knob and tube wiring is what look like lights. Oh, there might be something over here. Saw this white post standing up here. I want to see what it is. Yeah, it's a big valley here, like a ravine. So a quick update, we were checking Google Maps. This behind us just dead ends. It goes a little bit around the bend there and stops. And then the other way, this actually leads out to a main highway, which I am familiar with. I know there's a gate there, there's equipment parked there, and that leads back to here. So I'm guessing that's how it gets accessed with the vehicle trails and tracks. Just heard something in the brush there. Might have been a snake. But still doesn't answer any questions about the shooting range. But it's one of those things that may just remain a mystery. Now, during editing, I'll probably search Pen Pilot Maps to see if I can see anything on maps back from the 30s through the 70s showing what maybe was back here, because this is definitely a big open clearing. But I would have already shared that if I was able to find something substantial. Otherwise, we're just left with the footage that we have today. But I'm going to wrap things up here. I do want to thank RJ for joining me today. We do have other things we're doing today. And you may or may not see bonus footage that will either be at the end of this video or exclusively on my Facebook page. If you want to follow me there, you can find the link down below in the description, as well as a link to his channel. And if you want to pick up your very own Twinkie Tree t-shirt, you can find that on the merchandise link as well. So with that said, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on today's adventure. And until next time, I'll see you on the next video. All right, guys, right now I'm going to cut this some bonus footage. It's going to be some footage that I shot throughout the day as we were doing our adventures today. They weren't worthy of individual videos, but little highlights on our journey as we were making our way through different parts of the area. So I'm going to roll that now, and then you'll be able to see what else we did earlier today. And this one's big enough to crawl through.
Would you want to though?
You can take a look if you want.
How did the Egyptians make the pyramid?
Aliens. Once or twice.
You and bees lately.
I'm really sweet.
So I'm gonna hand off camera to my camera assistant, so he can catch me coming up out of the hole. Get it off the flag! I know, it rubs the lotion on its skin, I know. Oh, lay down on that, take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Look, Mom, doing it. Wait, what was it?
Yeah.
That's what
That's what I did that in the shop at the museum.
Tequila! Now where do I go? I have to try and get up here, I guess. I should have went this way from the beginning.